So this is Highway 1 between like San Jacinto, but San Simeon, I guess, all the way up to Monterrey. So it's about 99 miles along the coastline. It's the end of June, and it's really cold. I've got my summer jacket on right now, my summer motorcycle jacket with a liner underneath. And I wish I had my regular Gore-Tex jacket on to climb on, because it is really I got cut off fingers on I got fingerless gloves on. So it's not snowing in Reno cold, but that wind coming up the ocean is cold. I'm pretty cold. One time we did the bit inland and it got really hot. That felt really good, because I've been riding up the coast since North LA, basically, since Monterey. Monterey's where we're going to, since Santa Monica. And we're going, and it's been, Santa Monica was nice. It was a little on the, it was comfortably cool, and then further north of that, it's just been really cold. It's been a really amazing ride. Like, I'm like so happy that I own a motorcycle right now. There's been not that many cars on the road, and through some portions of 101, the traffic kind of sucks, and I couldn't split traffic because I've been followed by Marcos behind. You guys can see the white car with the Nevada plates. Marcos were driving up together. So I couldn't split traffic or anything. So traffic going through some of the urban areas was kind of annoying, but for the most part, it's been amazing. It's been like this, like, it's really nice to have a motorcycle. And I've seen tons of other motorcycles, so it's not a secret what an amazing ride this is. Alright, let's see what this green sign says here, because last time, I don't know what this is. Maybe they're like closed during the summer, the winter or something. I don't know. Somebody's ranch. Must be nice. Monterey 94. Alright, why's this guy going so slow? Passed by one town that was like a little town in Mexico more than an American coastal town, and the gas was much cheaper than California prices, so that was pretty cool. Pass this guy, see if hopefully Marcos can catch up. Yep, Marcos is passing him too. Which is probably why it's so cold, because it's coming off the coast cops and problems with the road and stuff like that. And Waze really didn't want me to come this way. So when I said in like a cafe we're going to in Monterrey, Aloha Cafe, we'll see if it's any good. So Waze kept trying to take me to I-5. And even until we're like 100 miles out, they wanted me to turn around and go 150 miles to go the I-5 way. So I don't know why. But maybe it's just because the nature of this road is just going to be much slower. Even if you go a whole third more, going the I-5 route, 150 miles is quicker than 99 miles, I guess, if you go on I-5, because of all these slow drivers and stuff. Yeah, I-5 is boring, and this is amazing. Those islands. Because we're going to get to the cafe at 6:45. Don't even know if it's going to be open, really. It's Monterey. Someplace will be open. And then I got to figure out, maybe I'll see if I can make it to Auburn. I don't think I want to go over the Sierra Nevada at night. The weather's going to be like, you don't want to hit a deer on the motorcycle with a motorcycle. So I might go to Auburn and then spend the night there. See if we get any reasonably priced hotels in Auburn. And then head to Reno in the morning whenever I wake up. I really like these roads like this. Big roads. Oh, that's a really cool lighthouse. Huh. I need to be stupid rich so I can buy a lighthouse. This is just a really pleasant ride. Be a bit more pleasant if I had my winter jacket on instead of the summer jacket, and if it wasn't quite so windy, it'd be nice. I wonder if this place will be, how much colder this place will be in winter, because I don't imagine the ocean temperature changes that much. It might even be like warmer in the winter. Parts of San Francisco that are warmer in the winter because of like the tides and stuff, or the ocean currents, not the tides. I don't think tides have anything to do with it. So I really love this Africa Twin Adventure Sports motorcycle. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's just, I do need an aftermarket seat because the seat's not great. My butt's kind of sore. But I love the way the engine feels. I love the way it handles. I love that I've got over 300 miles to the tank. This has been a lot a lot more stressful on the Harley that I only get 150 miles to the tank. I should really be paid just to ride a motorcycle to places. That should just be my life, riding the motorcycle. Why there's no trees here? Further south, there was more trees. I guess it was different. I mean, this is kind of nice, wide open. You can see further. Whenever I see islands like that, it reminds me of the movie Shutter Island. I just watched that a few days ago. Watched it in Las Vegas, and that was a really cool island. It was a really good movie too. If you haven't seen Shutter Island, go watch it. Kind of caution here. Monday through Thursday, caution. Alright, well it's Sunday, so no caution today. So hopefully tomorrow get into town kind of early and get my Outback Motor Trek crash bars and skid plate put on the bike, and we'll see how that looks. I think it should look good. Man, look at this. Look at this. Should I be bold and pass like the truck did? Yes, I should. Marcos can catch up. There he goes, catching up. Kind of reminds me of BRC, the basic recon course. Walking up and down through these hills and this brush. That kind of sucked. Wasn't exciting at all. It was really cold. Rained on us the whole time. And it wasn't like cool like in the movies. You're like going through the jungle and stuff. It was just this. And no fun at all. Recon when you graduated, so that was kind of cool. Hey, I'm special. So this is a very windy road for 85 more miles until we get to the cafe in Monterrey. Or we'll get to Monterrey and see if the cafe's open, and if not, we'll find another one. I like these twisty roads. Elevation changes and direction changes. Alright, these cars don't need to be on this slow. Twisty trains ahead. Somebody lives here. Dude, if you lived here, you would have to have, I would think, like your own helicopter or a boat or something. Can't imagine driving in and out of this to go anytime you want to go and buy stuff or be with other humans or stuff. But man, your view is amazing. Look at that. That's what that guy wakes up to every morning. Yeah, might be worth the drive. Especially if you can work from home. Just get a really big refrigerator. Don't got to go to the store that much. Have your friends come visit you because you got a kick-ass house. See? It's not a house, but somebody's house is near here. Got quite the hike down to go do paddle boarding or whatever. Oh, there's a little village here. I mean, Los Padres National Forest. Ragged Point. Los Padres. So, sound too. Los Padres. So, this is interesting. So there's a little something. You know, people come here for maybe hiking and going to the beach and whatever. What is the temperature here? 69 degrees. Yeah, so it's not as cold as it feels. But that's still kind of cold to be going to the beach. not bad for going hiking, though. And this is a twisty road. This is why Waze wanted me to go the other way. We're going 23 miles an hour. It's gonna be a minute before we get to Monterrey. Hey, but you know what? It's nice. I'm not even mad there's cars in front of me. I might be going too fast and concentrating on the turns and stuff instead of concentrating on how beautiful everything is around me. This is going to be a long video. I wonder if the battery's going to die before I get to Monterey. I wonder how many gigs it's going to be. It's going to be more than 2 hours. Man, this is quite something. Huh. I'm glad I did this. So, I'm going to talk about 3 movies that I saw this weekend. One was Shutter Island. I mean, I'd seen Shutter Island before, watched it again, and just was reminded of what a great movie it is. There's a really good twist. It's really good acting. It's got the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, in it as a psychiatrist. And he does a really good job. Like, he's, I guess, the man Mark Ruffalo is kind of a nutbar, but as an actor, he's the best Hulk so far. And even though Ed Norton's a great actor and all that, but Mark Ruffalo is just way better as the Hulk, and a much more endearing character to watch as the Hulk. And he was really good in Shutter Island, and is a very, very endearing character to watch in Shutter Island. And it's got Leo DiCaprio, and as a, I guess spoilers, but as a broken man that they're trying to help. And he gives a great performance. It's got the guy that did Gandhi as a psychiatrist, like the head psychiatrist who thinks that through therapy you can do better than through like the mechanical and the pharmacological fixing of broken people. And he's in Leo DiCaprio's case, of course, he's wrong, but he's a really good man for trying. And he's got the voice for Max von Sydow. He's a head psychiatrist, and his answers, like, if you watch the movie and then like the twist gets you, but then watch it and you've already seen the twists, and then watch his lines and how he delivers and how he talks, it's just really good. It's like almost even better the second time round, because you know what's happening and you're watching for all the clues. Kind of, I guess, like watching The Usual Suspects again, and you're trying to, except The Usual Suspects doesn't really hold up the second time around. It's really interesting twist and it's really good acting, but you're like, but why is he bragging to the cops? But Shutter Island holds up, and it's even better the second time around, because like everything makes sense, and you see, and then people and the acting choices just, it's not mysterious, it makes sense, and it's really good, and it's still a compelling story, even though you know the end. So that was one movie, was Shutter Island. The other one was I Am Mother, and it's about a robot trying to bring back humanity after the apocalypse, after human beings have already killed each other by using robots. That same robot is programmed to try and save humanity. And it's a good movie the first time, and it's a good movie the second time you watch it, because the second time you watch it, you know the robot's lying, and you know why, and it's really interesting. And it fills you with like thoughts of like, hey, what is that future going to look like? Is that what will humanity think of the robots after the robots aren't involved in the direct birthing and creating of humans anymore? Will robots then be like the gods? Dispassionate, all-powerful, and knowing all the answers? That's a really interesting idea. And the source of all life, because robots know how to do everything and people don't. So the robots are bringing back plant life, they'd be bringing back animal life, and they'd be basically protecting humanity and ensuring humanity comes back as a moral species that can self-sustain and hopefully not destroy itself again. So those two movies, Shutter Island and I Am Mother, were really good movies. And then I saw a silly movie that is not really in the same league, but was entertaining, and it's Clue. It's got the original Pennywise in it, and he's always an interesting and fun actor to watch. And the movie has kind of aged, so it's kind of interesting. It's kind of a view into our past. And some of the jokes are really good, even though the movie's like 40 years old. Got Susan Sarandon, the guy who plays Pennywise, I can't remember his name right now. Bunch of character actors. In fact, I was surprised by the actors that I didn't know, like the first murder victim, Mr. Body. Like, how do I know who that is? That should be a famous actor, but I guess he didn't really make it after that. Look at that. I really do need to figure out all that the gravel butt does on this thing. Come back here with other motorcycles and do this stretch maybe like really early in the morning when there's no cars, and with a full jacket. So one of the things I'm struggling with right now are what saddlebags to put on this. I want to put hard saddlebags so it looks like a proper adventure bike. And everybody tells me Touratech is the best, but they're really expensive. And I have a Givy top case. And the thing about the Givy top case is it holds a lot, for one. And so I've already got the side cases, Givy also. That'd only be one key, which would be really nice. So I'm going to have two keys, one for the top case and one for the side cases. And I just want one key. I guess I'll do it. I'll just get the my whole idea was to get soft cases for the side and then hard case for the top, because that's kind of like how break your ankles and stuff, but with the hard cases. But I don't really think, in the end, I think I'm going to do what everybody else does, is get hard cases on the side and do soft cases on top, soft luggage on top. Look at that road over there. That's kind of cool. This is so cool. And cold. Cool and cold. My hands are cold. There's a dude on a Triumph. That's a good looking bike coming from when you see it coming. The lights. They really did well on that. Done some super Tenerés in Las Vegas for like, I'm sorry you got Africa Twin. I'm like, dude, Africa Twin is a step up from the Tenere any day. I could see you saying that, like, You might could think the BMW is a step up from the Africa Twin, but even that's kind of silly. It's kind of a choice. That wind is cold. Alright, so to talk about something else, just in case anybody does watch this, I think just watching this countryside is interesting enough, but I don't know. So let's talk about the TV show Lucifer. What are some questions that you would ask if you were in that world and Lucifer was real? What would you ask if you met the guy, the demon? So what I would ask, like, I really want to know, is like, how old is he? Like, did the 6,000-year-old Earth, are those the guys that got it right in that reality? Or is he like 250,000 years old, and like when humans began really being humans, then they started to be judged? Or were we judged from even back when we were basically apes? when did we start being judged by God in that world? Like, how old is he? Or is he billions of years old, like the universe itself? Because if God created the universe, did he have his kids, the angels, right then and there, or did he wait until until humans were to be judged, and then create the angels? I think according to the Abrahamic faiths, the angels are as old as the earth. So either 6,000 years old, or what is it, like 3 billion? Alright, now somebody watches this and they know I'm going to seem like an idiot because I don't know how old Earth is. So I'm going to Google that. Where are these people going? They just drove up here to walk along. Like, what do people come here for? I'm coming here for the ride. I imagine most of the other cars here are here for the view, the drive and the view.